tell you now just who they are. Listen to their stories and how they tell when they joined and how they're doing so well. Telling us what it's all about today and how they are loving that OnPassive way. OnPassive, here today. OnPassive, no better way. Listen to the Julie and the Milo show, so then you can be the very first to know. OnPassive, it's here today. Julie and Milo show is coming your way. OnPassive.
Good morning. This is Milo, and I'm here in Boston with a couple of the great founders of OnPassive. We got Lynn Nakamoto, and we have Ron. They have a great show called the Ron and Lynn Show on Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live. So let's talk about what happened this yesterday. I mean, what a great experience we had. Lynn, we'll start with you. Go ahead and tell us what you thought about yesterday and what happened.
Well, yesterday was a historic event, and I was privileged to be here in Boston with some of the leaders and with Ashma Farah. I was blown away by the event. I thought that it was beyond what I had expected, and I think that people now are going to see what OnPassive is and what Ashma Farah is. You know, if they haven't seen it till now, they saw it yesterday. And it's all over. It's a global exposure of the company and Ashma Farah. I'm really excited because I think there's so much coming with this company, and what he showed us yesterday is just the tip of the iceberg of what is to come.
Absolutely, Lynn. I was also blown away. It was a tremendous day and all the things we heard. Ron, how about you?
Well, it was very, very making history. I'm very excited now, more than ever. Okay, I thought I was excited when I became a founder, but yesterday just proved that Mr. Ashma Farah, when he talks, he means it. And I think he proved that yesterday when he opened the office in Dubai on
51st floor?
151st floor. And then on 134. We own them. We're not leasing them. Okay?
That's big.
We're not renting them.
That's big, right?
We own it.
That's exactly
okay?
right.
And this thing is going to rock the internet. It's going to rock the world, Milo. It's if there's a skeptic out there now, if they watch these videos, they're on Google, and if you're still a skeptic, you need to pinch yourself and wake yourself up, okay? Or have somebody slap you in the back of the head, okay? Because if you don't see it now, okay, you're
dead or something.
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Call rescue.
That's
okay?
right. That's exactly.
You need a defibrillator.
That's exactly right.
So, but it was amazing what Ash showed us yesterday. It's amazing that he brought us up here to Boston on his dime.
Right.
Okay. There's 20 of us up here,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You know, living a dream, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and I have never had a company CEO do for me what Ashma Farah has done for me, you, Lynn, and everybody else.
Ron, that is so true. It's so incredible. I mean, and we can even talk about the meals that we had. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, Ash is the food guy. But just to meet Ash, and I know it was you two's first time. Myself, that's my second time to meet him. It was no different than the first time. The passion that flows from him, his heart, you can feel it. He is such an incredible person. And I know, he always throws it like, well, it's not just me, but he's the one that started it. True, we have involved into a humanitarian company. But let's just talk about the food, Lynn. Let's talk about the food.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got to eat at Eddie V's last night. It's a 5-star restaurant,
Right.
Seafood and steak. It was just amazing. So many appetizers. We got to have everything from shellfish and more oysters, lobster. What else?
I don't
Shrimp.
Most of the stuff was seafood, but I had a filet mignon that was just out of this world.
7-course meal, I think.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
it
7
was.
courses,
So what do you think, Ron? It was a lot of food, man. I mean,
I've never eaten rich food. Okay.
And you had all them desserts and
what was funny is when I got there and they're looking at the menu, he says, It's an open menu. It's an open menu. Don't look on the right side of what you're going to order,
Right.
okay? Because that doesn't matter.
Right.
What matters is you're happy. You guys are happy. That's what I live for.
You are exactly right, and it just like with anything on passive, it's all unlimited.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
never dealt with anything like that, but what a concept. But let me go into another part. What I like about OnPassive is, and I like to say this on our shows all the time that, OnPassive is changing the world one person at a time, and it started with Ash Mafaro. But now if you expand that out, I made the statement, it started with Ash Mafaro, but it continues on with us. Each of us, because he said, I may not be able to change the world, but I can change somebody's world. And then when you go on passive, changing the world one person at a time, it started with Ash Mafaro. It goes to you, Lynn. What do you think about that?
OnPassive, Ash Mafara, we, the founders of this company, we're going to change this world. Just think about what's going to happen with humanity. Suffering, so much suffering in the world is going to be alleviated. Think about the quality of people's lives, tremendously improved. Clean water, security, safety, housing for the homeless. There's so many initiatives that OnPassive will be involved with. I mean, the founders will be involved with. And Oh Bless is going to bless the world. It's just unfathomable to me how much this company is going to impact the globe in a really positive way.
Absolutely. And Ron, how about you? I mean, what do you see as far as how we're going to change the world? Have you got any thoughts in mind? Or?
Yeah. We were talking with some of the founders. We have one of our products is called Oh Bless, okay, which is a crowdfunding. Okay, it's kind of like a GoFundMe, only you don't have to pay on passive.
Right.
With GoFundMe and all these others, you have to pay
17%,
up to 30%,
right?
Depending on what you're doing. On passive, it's you can whatever you want to do, and every penny goes back to the charity that you're raising the funds for. Now imagine this: we have 1,200,000 or whatever.
250,000.
If each person put in $1, okay, for homeless vets,
right?
Okay, veterans are a big thing,
right? Absolutely.
And first responders, because I retired from the police department. $1 a piece, okay. In the first 5 minutes, if everybody got online, put $1 in it, okay, you would have a GoFundMe account that's worth $1,200,000.
$250,000.
Now, who can't afford a dime or a dollar?
Yeah.
Okay. We waste dollars all day long.
Absolutely.
We just don't realize it, because the number's low.
Yeah.
It's $1.
Yeah.
$10, the number's low.
Yeah.
When you get over $10, people start looking. Oh, that's $20.
Yeah.
Or that's $50.
Yeah.
Okay. Just $1. $1 can raise over $1 million for a homeless vet
like that
program. Just like that. And it's everything we do in OnPassive. We're going to have 50 products plus, and different products, digital, over the internet. We're going to have physical products that are going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
Blow your mind. We got a hint on one the other day, and I won't say what we're doing because it's proprietary, but everybody's jaw dropped. And I'm thinking, now how are they going to do that? And then I thought, why am I thinking like that? Because Ash said he's going to do it. It's a do or die for him.
It's a done deal.
If it comes out of his mouth, okay, it's a done deal. Right. Okay, and I just think Oh Bless is going to rock the world. I think that's going to be probably our top product. And the founders don't make anything off of that, right? The founders don't make a penny off of crowdfunding fundraisers, which is unbelievable,
Absolutely. I mean, we have so many products, and I love what you said about the disabled vets. I love disabled vets and the homeless or houseless, however you want to call them. it's amazing that we're going to be able to change the world. That guy that sits on the street that's asking for something to eat, we're going to be able to supply that, or we're going to be able to change his life. And the cool thing is, Ron and Lynn, whenever we change that person's life, I feel that they're going to go about and they're going to change other people's. And Ash gave, his little speech about, if you affect one person or 2 levels, if you affect 2 levels from you, we'll change the world very, very quickly. Can you imagine affecting 3, 4, 5, 6 levels? I mean, when you affect people, and there's something about giving, I believe, that, it gets into you. It's almost addictive. And once you give and you realize that it's such a great feeling, it's a lot better than receiving, to give that money out. And the thing of it is you don't have to worry, about that money, because it's coming back to you,
right.
Sooner or later.
Real quick, Milo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to turn on the TV, okay, and not have to see an ad of a little girl or a little boy drinking out of a muddy,
Absolutely.
toxic water flow?
You
get choked up just talking about
You
it.
do.
You know?
Absolutely. I mean, and we watched that video yesterday, and
like St. Jude's.
Yeah.
I watched that, and that
it
gets
tears
to
me up,
Yeah,
man.
it gets me. So you could do. Imagine if a founder stood $5 a day
oh, yeah.
or $10 a day.
And when you've been in that situation where medical problems become a thing of where, and honestly, one of my big things is cancer patients,
Right.
because my wife had cancer. And I realized that, even though I was very successful in my life, even though I was living a dream life, per se, I had the tiger by the tail. Everything was going good for me. Boom, can take it away from you in a minute.
Right.
And all of a sudden you were there and you're trying to decide, do I buy the medicine or do I make the house payment?
Yeah.
And, at that point, it almost becomes like, you know what I'm saying? You realize at that point, there's really nothing about wealth. It's about health.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to, just say, that's one big thing, that Ash is a big proponent of too, is why are you going to die and have all this money when you could be giving it out at all times? Talk to me a little about that, Lynn.
I know Ash said last night about what will happen if you end up leaving this world with a lot of money. What good is there? What's the use of that? There's no reason. It makes more sense to distribute that money, your blessings, to others. It just was logical to me, and nobody wants to leave this world with regrets. And as part of OnPassive, we will not have regrets, because we will have so much more than we need, that we will be able to help others. We will be able to do good in the world, and that is what Ashmafara and OnPassive is all about.
Also, Lynn, you was talking about when we leave this world, okay, we don't need any money
We don't
to
need
walk
nothing.
through the pearly gates, okay,
Right.
into 5-star heaven.
Right.
Everything's done for you,
It's paid for.
okay,
Right.
and it's paid for.
Right. And so that's why, this is, it just blows my mind when you get the real concept. The concept originally of founders coming in, and I'm sure it was you and me and Lynn here, was, well, if I get into this, it's going to provide an extra stream of income, which is going to help out.
50 streams of income.
Yeah, and then all of it, right.
Each product is a stream of income,
Absolutely.
okay?
Yeah, but it makes you, that, we like to say the apples or whatever. But then all of a sudden something starts changing. And I see it with the founders. It starts changing, a month or 2 in, you start listening to this Ash guy. And all of a sudden, man, your mind and your heart starts connecting with him.
Yeah.
You know, and what his deal is,
He draws you in.
absolutely. And you know, you guys probably remember the webinar where he said he wanted to give away $1 million a day, and he's going to keep 1,000 for himself. And he says, "Is there anyone wants on my team?" I raised my hand right away. I'm like, yes, I want on that team. You know, because what a concept! What a concept that you could do that. You know, but imagine, just like you were saying with crowdfunding. Imagine when he builds these teams, you know, and these people all start agreeing with him and stuff. What a difference it's going to make. Now you don't have him trying to change the world. He just changed somebody's world, and that was yours. That was yours, Lynn, and that was mine. You know, he changed our world, and now we're able to go out and we're able to change others.
I'm like you, Milo, with the music. Okay?
Yep.
I put music. There's a song out there for every issue.
Absolutely.
Okay? Bill Gaither, Give It Away.
Yep.
That's my favorite song.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing that. Give it away.
Yeah.
And to all the founders out there, if you don't have everything in order right now, you better have a will
Right.
documented, okay?
Yeah.
Because you could walk down those stairs right there and trip
Right.
and die.
You're absolutely
Okay?
right.
Or have a massive heart attack
Yep.
with no warning,
Right.
okay? And if you don't have everything in order, where's that money going to go to?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
We used to sing a song in our church, and it was called "You Can Never Outgive the Lord." And I feel like that OnPassive is the same way. It doesn't matter what you've got; if you give it back, it's going to come back to you like a million times. You know, yeah, and it's going to keep coming back. And the more you give away, just try it, my friend. Just try it. You give away, and all of a sudden, stuff starts coming back. I can't wait for this to launch, and we can do it. So, Lynn, tell us what's on your mind.
Well, I want to share Ash Mufara's words of wisdom. Do one thing good every day. Just one thing. Doesn't have to involve money, but do something good. And if that message is imparted to all of us here in OnPassive and to the world, oh my gosh, the world's going to be such a better place. And so I hope that you will, check out OnPassive. You're not already a founder, you're not part of the company. Go to onpassive.com and look at the products that we have. Check out social media. OnPassive is everywhere, and there's positivity about that company. You'll see a lot more just by checking it out. Become part of our OnPassive family.
Absolutely, that's great. And Ron, you got any last words to say? I think we'll close this down. I got a few things left. But...
Michael Williams is one of my idols. Okay, and he sums it up. Just get in.
Just get in.
Just get in.
What a concept.
And everything is done for you. You're going to get into a multi-billion-dollar company for about $400 total when it's all done.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And it's heartwarming. Okay. I have a 6-foot rule, as you saw a little while ago. I did it with Lynn over in St. Petersburg with a waiter, and this kid was just, I'm going to do that today. Well, I hope he does.
I do too.
And just talk. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't give them your no, okay? Because you don't know what they're going to say, no or yes. And there's only 2 words.
Right.
Yes. No, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
They say, no, I don't want to do it. Next.
Yep.
We had another marketing company I was in. We had a little saying that says, won't hurt you, may help you, and it's going to change your life. So that's we could talk all day about OnPassive and never cover the same thing.
That's true.
So Milo, I enjoyed being up here in Boston with you and Julie and the rest of the founders, Chris Johnson. I give a shout out to our man that is the glue of OnPassive that keeps this thing running, keeps Ash on track. Okay, Marty DeGarmo.
Big Marty.
Marty DeGarmo is up there in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's a online master.
Yep.
Okay, heart as big as Texas.
Yep.
You know, just a shout out to him and the rest of the founders. We love y'all. Hopefully one day we'll see each other in a setting bigger than this.
Absolutely, Ron. It was a wonderful weekend, and I got to say that I did miss Mr. Marty DeGarmo. We
Yeah.
miss you, and Red. We miss the two of you big time, and all the other founders. But I mean, especially, you know, those two and everyone else that didn't get a chance to make it. But I would also like to throw a shout out to Mr. Ashmafaro. What a heck of a time!
Yeah, we can't forget him.
Yeah,
let's not forget him.
What a time!
He's such a class act, very generous to a fault. I've never met anybody like him.
And Key Wendell.
And Key Wendell.
Key Wendell, yep, that's right.
He is a
Was supposed to come and
respiratory
Respiratory therapist.
therapist.
Yes.
So Key, to you too,
Right,
brother.
he
We
couldn't
miss
come,
you.
And we called this little event Top Hat.
Yeah. Oh, just for him.
Yeah. Top Hat? No.
No,
The top.
the top. Yeah, the top.
Well, he went out and ordered a
Top hat.
top
Top
hat.
hat.
That's where I
Absolutely.
got that from. So, but he couldn't come and use it.
Right.
But I saw him on live the other day
Yeah.
with his top hat on.
Oh,
that's
Key,
nice.
God bless you.
Yeah.
For what you do for people.
We love you, Key. We
yeah.
love you.
And you know, the thing about it is this has brought out all kinds of founders
Oh,
that
my
we
goodness.
have met that are incredible people. And it brings all the like-minded people together. And if you're not like-minded, it seems to change your mind so that you are kind of like-minded, you know. And I just want to say, man, it's an honor and a privilege to sit between the founders of
Can we kiss
Friday
you?
Night,
Friday Night
Friday Night Live,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Friday Night Live, man, and you guys will probably be doing it this Friday, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
make sure you get around, you see that show, and of course we have the Julie and the Milo show on Saturday and Wednesday. You know, look us up, man. And if you are not a founder, you want to get back with the person who shared this video with you as soon as possible, because I'm telling you, it's not going to last a whole lot longer. And if you watch those videos that we seen this weekend, you know, of what's going on in Dubai, you know, everybody in the world will soon know. And it's all about being consistent. If you are a founder, make sure you're consistent. Get the stuff out there. Keep promoting it. Keep promoting Ron and Lynn's show on Friday night, Julie and Milo's show. You know, the different ones. Come get involved, because when you realize what it is, you're going to kick yourself that you didn't get involved sooner.
If you're shy today, you won't be tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, and it's just so true. If we get in, we're consistent, it's going to work out well for us. Believe me, it's going to work out really well. Well, Ron and Lynn, thank you so much for sitting here and
thank
sharing
you.
with me.
Thank
I
you.
had a blast.
I had a blast being interviewed
Yeah.
by the famous Milo.
We were sitting here, we're waiting. We're going to get an Uber here real quick, going to the airport.
I'm just honored to sit with you, Milo. A Nashville artist,
Yeah.
you know, and who can sing too.
Yeah.
Okay. And your family gets together and sings.
Oh, God.
I love
Yeah, I
that.
love
yeah.
listening to your singing.
Thank you. I enjoy singing.
Join
I
us on
really
Friday
do.
Night Live tomorrow night, because we'll be recapping, right?
Yeah.
We're going to recap what we did in the last couple of days.
Okay. I'm not sure that I can make it. I think I probably have to do my Ubering on Friday
Well,
night.
you know what?
'cause
That's
only-
why we
But I won't
record it.
Yeah. Oh, I watch a lot of them,
Yeah.
and even a lot of times when I'm not there, I'm doing other things or whatever. I am there listening, you
Yeah.
know, and stuff. But I always catch your show, either whether it's a replay or
Thank
the
you.
other, you know.
Nice.
And it's a great show. I mean, you guys go into security and stuff like that. It's a great show. So anyway, from Boston, we're going to say good night. Good night from Boston.
Aloha from Boston.
Aloha.
Thank you very much, and thank you guys for watching. We'll catch up with you later. Have a good one. Be consistent. Love OnPassive, because it's going to do wonders for you. Thank you very much. Bye.